a pretty big event. Thank you all for coming, but I do want to hand it over to Michelle Hecht from Citizens Bank to talk a little bit about the other reason we're here.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kevin, and it's great to be here. I've actually never visited before, but I am definitely going to be spending some time. I think I'm going to be spending some dollars, and I think I will be coming back because this place looks amazing. But thank you for having me. As Kevin said, my name's Michelle Hecht. I lead our community efforts at Citizens Bank. So for more than 200 years, Citizens Bank has been committed to our customers, our colleagues, and our communities, and we really want to help everybody reach their potential. One of the ways that we do that is through what we call our Champion in Action program. So that program has provided more than $11 million in funding to over 400 nonprofit organizations doing great work. As a Champion in Action, there's a few things that come with that. One of those things is promotional support from a media partner. In Rhode Island, we have NBC 10. We also provide volunteer support by our citizens colleagues. And it also comes with some financial support, a $50,000 grant. So I am here. I am here to share some good news that the Rhode Island Developmental Disabilities Council has been awarded the 2025 Champions in Action Award. Congratulations. Thank you. So Kevin and Sue and everyone, I mean, you do amazing, amazing work, life-changing work. The selection committee shared with me, they were just so impressed by how you give people skills, you build confidence, and you really make a difference and a big economic impact and a life-changing impact. So we are just so proud to be able to support your efforts. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we have a few folks that would like to say hello to everyone, and we're going to start with our first speaker. Again, I mentioned we have a terrific media partner here in Rhode Island, our headquarters state, and we are so proud to be able to have NBC 10. So we're going to start off with Vic Vetters. He's the general manager of NBC 10, so please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Michelle. When Michelle said $50,000, you guys didn't react right away. I was like, what is that, low ball? We need a zero on the bottom, on the end of it? But maybe you were stunned at $50,000. Well, that's great. But I have to say that Michelle and her team has outdone themselves with this champion presentation. I think I've done 14 years of these. I have never seen a crowd like this. Now, I know that you're here for multiple purposes, which was still a brilliant marketing idea. That I think maybe you want to put that in the file to keep doing these things. Yeah. And a point to what Kevin said, you know, I'm on the, you know, where I work, right? But the idea that a grassroots effort means something, you need to embrace that. You need to tell that story. And we need to tell the story you tell. And I think that can be effective. I've met those guys who are on the congressional committee. They do listen to what the voters say. And we're blessed to have that at Rhode Island. So just a word of support for all of that. Now, my job was really to introduce this next guy over here, which, was it yesterday? I got an email from somebody. The Valley Breeze, you all know the Valley Breeze, right? Yeah. Okay. So they have a contest. Who's the most popular news personality in Rhode Island? And I'm like, okay, Rhode Island Monthly does this. And then, okay, now they're doing that. So this, I am proud to introduce Mario Hilario, the winner of the Valley Breeze contest. As the most valuable. And It's not just the good looks. He's a great journalist.
Thank you very much.
A great community citizen, too.
Thank you very much,
All right.
Vic. I am honored to be here, and yes, honored for that recognition that I just found out about. But I'm here to tell your story through the Rhode Island Developmental Disabilities Council. Over the years, I've done so many profiles on our champions, and I love shooting all of them, but off the record, this has been one of my favorite. I mean, come on, look at the food here. Look at the yummy treats. This is personified. Michael knows, yes. So,
How many cake pops did you eat that day?
I don't know. Too many, too many. I'm surprised they even got the story done. But in all seriousness, though, what Red, White, and Brew personifies is the great work of the Rhode Island Developmental Disabilities Council in action. To see this success story, to see what Michael has done with the store here and also embraced other entrepreneurs is so amazing. He's been featured on Studio 10, Red, White, and Brew before. One of the other participants of the program, Mr. C's Old Time Sense, has been on Studio 10 before. So to see these, yes. So even before this, I've had interaction with these great small businesses, but now to see kind of the connection, put it into context of what you went through, going through the classes and the program, and to see how you flourished through that is amazing, to be able to tell your story in that context. So I'm very excited about that. In the piece that's going to air tonight, I also got to interview Karen Batchelor, another entrepreneur, Karen's Crafts. Very, very talented. Make sure before you leave you peruse not only her items, but also all of the great other items that are here that are made with by other people with disabilities who have gone through the program that are thriving and succeeding. So people like Michael and Karen, they are the success stories. I'm happy to be able to share their success with everyone, and they're just like so many others who have gone through the program. They are people with talent, with skill, with the desire and the determination, and they just need that opportunity to thrive and succeed. So I'm happy to say that they have. I hope this attracts more people that want to take part in this, that maybe be watching this and say, hey, I have an idea. I want to be a successful entrepreneur as well, and hopefully brings you lots of support and lots of dollars to donations in addition to the $50,000 grant. So put the money to good use. Let's create more great small businesses to support the state of Rhode Island. And thank you very much, Sue Babin, and all the work that you guys do. So big round of applause for all of them. And now I'd like to introduce the Executive Director of the Council, Kevin Nerney. Again.
All right, well, obviously this is a big deal. Thanks everybody for being here. The DD Council is one of 3 organizations in the DD network, along with the Sherlock Center and Disability Rights Rhode Island. We're an advocacy organization, and we focus on 3 main areas. Leadership development, Advocates in Action, Cross Disability Coalition, that kind of thing. Policy and legislative work. We do a lot of work up at the State House, helping educate lawmakers. We sit on a lot of different boards and commissions to help develop policy for the state. And finally, systems change. And we focus on some very specific areas within system change: housing, voting, trauma-informed care, supported decision-making. But of all those areas, one in particular obviously is really standing out, and that's our employment and self-employment project. So today, you're going to have the opportunity to meet and mingle with a lot of great Rhode Island entrepreneurs, and we're really looking forward to that. And it's really a lot of different people that have made this possible, but we do want to focus on one person in particular. She had the vision, the drive, the determination to make this project successful and become a national model. And that's really, I mean, little Rhode Island is making waves at the national level, so it's fantastic. It was built on a belief that everyone can work, and if those people want to work, that they should have that opportunity to do, particularly if they want to start or grow their own business. So it's a privilege to introduce the statewide director for Self-Employment Small Business Incubator Project and the Special Projects Coordinator of the Developmental Disabilities Council, Sue Baben.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is just such a great honor to be able to accept this award from Citizens Bank and to be recognized for the work that we've done to build a self-employment initiative in Rhode Island. We started out in 2017 when Claudia Lowe and Katie Lowe walked into my office, and Katie said, I want to be a DJ, and I don't have any help. And it started there, and then next, where is she? Tina Spears, I don't know where you are, you're in here, so there she is. Tina Spears basically said, you know, there's some money that might be available through the Department of Labor and Training. Why don't you think about writing a grant? And so we did. But what makes our program really unique is not the 8 business classes that we have, but it's the ongoing support that we provide to all of these entrepreneurs and the others that are in the room. It's not just going to take classes. It's hearing individually and getting individualized support for marketing, for sales platforms, for business structure and business planning, all of those kinds of things. Of course, the mini grant helps, right, guys? Getting some money to be able to support your business is another one of the things that we provide, along with a weekly entrepreneurs forum for people to be able to interact with other entrepreneurs. And we have a business team that's amazing. I couldn't do, none of us could do this work without, it's a team effort. And the team is all here. Where's Claudia? Raise your hand, you're in the back hiding. Claudia Lowe, Sheila Coyne, raise your hands. Karen Cafagna, Lori Masterson, Tanya Blicker, where are you? Deanne, Brian LaFauci, our business instructor is Brian LaFauci, Selena, where's Selena? Mohanty, right there. Who am I missing? Did I miss anybody? No. We work together as a team, and all of these guys have been with us right since we started in 2018. And as Kevin said, it's been a real journey to start from a little-known option for people to something that has grown statewide, that so many people know about here in Rhode Island and support, like the Division of Developmental Disabilities, the staff that are all here. My God, we have the director of the department, Richard, we have Kevin, Heather's here, Jay's here, Elvis is here, ORS supporting our project. Initially, it wasn't that way because people really didn't think that folks with disabilities could be business owners, but they can, and they will, and they are, right here. So I'm just so excited that we have this opportunity for additional support and national recognition. And our project is a work in progress. We always ask these guys, what can we do better? What are we missing? How can we help you to be successful with your business? I'm very excited that we have some business owners here, but before I introduce them, I want Sheila to come on up and just say a few words.
It's never me without this guy.
That's a pair here.
So it's not typical for us, but we prepared something because we didn't want to miss anything today. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you all for being here today. A warm welcome to our community partners, including Citizens Bank. Thank you so much. Channel 10, DLT, as well as our friends from DD and our friends and family who have made this moment possible.
We are beyond proud to host this event today to honor someone who has made a lasting impression, lasting impact in
Either one.
in the lives of individuals with intellectual, can't say that word properly sometimes, and
It's a hard
developmental disabilities, Sue Babin.
Yay, we love you. We do love you.
Yes, we do.
Sue is receiving this award and a grant from Citizens.
We're all receiving this award.
Well, listen, if you didn't do the work and
Her in particular.
your dedication is almost overwhelming sometimes, but without it, none of us would be here,
Exactly.
right? I mean, honestly. And I'd say that if you weren't here. She's receiving this award and a grant from Citizens Bank, not only for her dedication to inclusive employment, self-employment, but also for paving the way forward. Her work reminds us that when we provide opportunities for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to work, to lead, to contribute, we're not just transforming individuals' lives, we're transforming entire communities.
Here at Red, White and Brew, we've seen firsthand what happens when you believe in someone, potential, and provide them with the tools to succeed. Sue has been a champion of that belief for years. She has paved the way for many of us in this room, and today we celebrate her courage, her vision, and her achievements.
To Citizens Bank, thank you for recognizing the value in this work and investing in a more inclusive future. And to Sue, congratulations. This honor couldn't go to a more deserving person.
Let's keep brewing opportunities together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Before I introduce the entrepreneurs that are here, I want to ask Director Matt Weldon from the Department of Labor and Training to come on up and just say a few words. Because if it wasn't for these guys, we really wouldn't be here. And they have been supportive of our grant since 2018, which is a big deal. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I just want to say thank you. I'll thank everyone, Michael in particular, for having us in your great space. I actually met you in your last store. I was there, and you made fun of my beard. I think you said I looked like Santa Claus.
I don't have the hat for nothing.
That's right. And we had a nice conversation, and I had a great coffee. And so thank you. And thank you to all the entrepreneurs for what you're doing. Of course, to Kevin and to Sue, thank you, and to Tina Spears. You know, these things can't happen without people like you that care as much as you do and that push as hard as you do at policymakers and leaders, because it makes a big, huge difference. And to Citizens for stepping up big time, that's a huge help. And thank you so much for being a great corporate partner. At the department, our job is really easy, actually. You know, people always say, well, if not for you, we couldn't do this. That's not true. It's a very small thing that I have to do to support this work. You know, we've been doing it for a long time. We're going to keep doing it. I'm probably not supposed to say that with an open solicitation, but but I'm the director and I get to make decisions, right? And so what I think about, when Governor McKee gave me the job, he said, here's your most important thing you have to do. Make sure everybody in Rhode Island has the opportunity to earn more money, raising incomes. He says it every time he talks. And I said, yeah, no problem. He said, I'm dead serious. Give them an opportunity. This is about access to opportunity. A lot of times people, when they hear that, don't think about people with differing abilities. They don't think about other people in our community who haven't had access to programs in the past. What a great pathway to employment. Create your own, right? It's fantastic. You can't do it without support, you can't do it without the courses, but you can absolutely do it. And when you do that, you create your own economic opportunity. You advance yourself in our economy. And that means the world to me. Every month I get to talk about what our economy looks like, and I think about the impact that we make. And of course I think about how well Citizens is doing and other big companies are doing. But I think more about individuals. Can they look themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, I made a difference today. And the work that I did at my store made a difference. And the arts and crafts that I made and I sold made a difference. And I feel good about myself, and you should. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Let's keep being partners if it's okay.
All right, so we're going to hear from a few people that are here today, and there's many others that are in the room, by the way, that are small business owners, but these guys are all recent graduates of our program.
I'm the boss of Red White and Brew, and my name is Michael,
and I just enjoy working here. It's fun. So we started the business due to me not being able to find a job, and we ended up moving here towards the end of 22 and beginning of 24, like maybe the July of last year is when we opened. So we have the Red White and Brew, which is the coffee house, and the Budding Violet, which is the gift shop. I get to decide my schedule. It's really the best part.
Hi, I'm a Rhode Island business owner. I'm the boss. My business is Becca's Yarn Barn. I create whimsical, unique animals and half the proceeds are going towards the Alzheimer's Society because my mom has it. I've been crocheting for about a year, and I started the business about like last year with Miss Masterson. I love my business. So my autism is learning in a different spectrum of my crocheting. Business is booming, I love it, and it's helping me grow my different unique abilities.
Karen Elizabeth Bachelor. I've been doing my business for about 5 years, Karen Crafts, and I love doing it. My first time to put lotion and stuff is this year. It is in Michael's store. I love it.
I'm a business owner, and my name's Laura Langa. I own Lala Essentials. I do hand scrubs, sugar scrubs, soap, bath bombs, and lip balm. I like being in business because it's my favorite, and having no boss.
My name is Maddie Herschel, and my business is Snappy Cat Creations. I am a Rhode Island business owner, and I am the boss of my own business. I like being the boss of my own business because I can have my own hours, deal with my medical issues at the same time as I still have my job, and also I like being able to come up with the content that I want to create instead of what other people want me to create. And I explore the intersection of art, science, nature, and mathematics.
Hello, this is Jack Cafagna. I'm here with my mom, Karen Cafagna. We own a business called Mr. C's Old Time Scents, where we do candles, room sprays, basically anything that smells good. I'm here at the this nice meeting today to show everyone that if you are disabled, or don't let anyone put you down. You can go for something, and if you stick to it, it will work out. And yeah, just anyone can make it in life. I like being my own boss.
As a business owner, I am the boss, and that's where Spencer Spigot Span comes in, because that is my own personal business that I run, and it's to help care for the senior citizens in their most dire time of need, and to make their lives just that bit more easier with them, knowing that someone is there to help them out through the ins and outs of daily life. It's great, actually. I mean, it really is just, just having, a heart for the seniors to help them out is something that's, not a lot of people are able to have that chance to do, which is something that I'm more than happy to fill in that gap for, a lot of companies that don't bother with that.
So this is just a sample of entrepreneurs that we work with. Our next class is going to begin in September, so if anyone knows anyone that may be interested, you can let us know. And just a raise of hands of the other entrepreneurs that are in the room that also have a business. Raise your hands, because there's at least 5 or 6 other people who are here. So at this point, I'd like to ask Michelle to come on back up. And Katie, we kind of skipped over you. Do you want to come up as well? I'm good. You're good. Easy way out, Katie.
Awesome. Well, Sue, and to all the entrepreneurs, I mean, just a round of applause for the amazing work that you clearly do. The passion and the talent and the creativity is just amazing, and I can't wait again to go explore and purchase, I'm sure, many items today, so thank you. So that concludes our program. There are some refreshments and snacks here, and of course lots of other wonderful things to enjoy. We'd like to thank you all for coming. Thank you to those of you who support this tremendous effort. Citizens is so proud to support you, and we're really excited to see how the program continues to grow. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to take some photos.